Hello, my name is Brenda Heyward. This information you may view need to be asked of yourself and others to assist in gathering and filing this paperwork for now and for your future use. This video will highlight some of the minimum required paperwork you should hold on to and what you should throw away. This video is called Important Financial Paperwork You Should Keep. This video will highlight additional information to your questions on what other information can be helpful and added to your need-to-know list on keeping financial documents. Viewers, I hope you brought your notebook and pencil. If you like many of us, we see something and add our name to the list to be provided with information. However, sooner or later, you realize that you do not need all the information that comes through the mail because you do not have time to read all the literature. Some wish it could just come in an email so you can either delete or unsubscribe. In 2022, most of the businesses that support your monthly bills will love for you to either go paperless or automatic payments. However, a few businesses that have not gone paperless are piled up in the corner table because you're scared to put them in the trash because of identity theft. That pile is so high it has fallen to the floor a few times as you rush by. The stack of paper contains mail that you need to separate, also receipts from purchases. Just the thought of sitting down and organizing the paperwork is a challenge because it is not on a to-do list. Are you one of those people who have financial containers that are separated by the signs that say to keep, put in the trash, and need to make a decision? As you make daily decisions, you leave a paper trail. The same is true regardless if you only picking up something from the store for dinner, selling a product, or insuring the vehicle. At tax time, the documents are separated. Then a brand new year starts and the pile returns for the fiscal year. The decision on what to save and what to toss in the trash or what personal documents need to be shredded or disposed of properly is put on your to-do list again. The most important reason for filing financial documents is to support the deductions on your annual tax returns. However, financial documents are not the only documents that should be kept over a period of time. After viewing my documents on what is important to keep and get rid of, I found that there are a set of documents that need to be kept indefinitely. These papers include birth certificates, social security cards, marriage certificates, adoption papers, death certificates, passports, wills, living wills, power of attorney, legal filings, military records, retirement and pension plans, inheritance documents, and beneficiary forms. Also, paperwork on items that are insured, like your car or home or appliance warranties, copies of health insurance as long as your insurance is active, also copies of your unemployment benefits until they are no longer needed. I'm going to start with items that should be held at least 7 years or longer. At the top of your list, you should be the tax forms to support your tax returns. The IRS statute of limitation can audit your records up to 3 years after filing. However, if there are special circumstances, they can audit as far back as 7 years. For example, if the IRS finds out you have not reported over 25% of your income, please check with a tax professional. Please hang on to all your tax returns for a minimum of 7 years. If a tax audit does come your way, the information is found quickly. Please also keep all of your W-2s and 1099 forms, receipts, and payments. If you have large assets like a home, Keep copies of all the remodeling projects as long as your name is on the deed. Verification of the IRS deductions is very hard to justify if there is no receipts to vendors to back up your deductions. Documents that can be held for 1 year or less include non-taxable items that are not deductible from your taxes. These include credit card statements, investment statements, bi-weekly or monthly pay stubs, and cash paid receipts. You can keep the records on hand if you need them to support the proof of income to support large purchases like furniture or a car. Medical bills should not be tossed away unless you know that the bill has been paid in full and there is no dispute over the unresolved assurance claim. If a dispute is unresolved, having the records of the disputed payments make it easy for you to bring them out and show what was paid and when they were paid. As of 2022, most banks and credit card users offer electronic statements, which means you only have to go to your statement page and print them off. If you have a computer and use a cloud service, scan them into the computer or cloud service to create electronic copies and then dispose of the original documents. Not all documents need to hold space on that priceless real estate for a long term. Only keep receipts that pertain to product warranties, tax returns, and insurance claims. Bills can be tossed after payments have been processed on your bank statement. After the bill has been paid and now have online access to review and print off past bills and invoices for up to a year or more. If you're still writing checks, they should be saved if used for a charitable donation and related to your yearly tax return. If you have records I did not highlight, please keep them until you are sure you no longer need them. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking the thumbs up and leaving document comments below. Also, if you have time, check out some of my other videos that may answer a few other questions you may have. My name is Brenda Heyward. Thank you for your time.